Hi, dear students. Obviously, you all are fine. I hope you all are preparing your lessons regularly. Now, we will discuss about clock. At first, we shall try to learn what is clock and its definition and its classification. I am writing what is clause. A clause is a part of a sentence which has a finite verb. Here, in this definition, here two conditions. One is a part of a sentence and other is finite verb. Dear learners, sometimes you feel confusing what is clause and what is phrase. You remember, clause is a part of sentence and a finite verb. On the other hand, phrase is a part of a sentence but which has no finite verb. Only clause, part of a sentence and having a finite verb. This is the difference between phrase and clause. Now I am giving an example. I have a pen which is red. Here, I have a pen which is red. This sentence bears two parts. One is I have a pen and other is which is red. Here have is finite verb. Here is finite verb. This is a sentence which has two parts of sentence. One is I have a pen and which is red. This is a clause and this is another clause. Dear students, now we shall discuss about its classification. Classification. We know there are three types of a clause. Number one, principal clause. Principal clause is an independent clause. Independent clause. And this clause does not depend on any parts of sentence or any clause. I am writing principal clause is independent clause and it does not depend on any clause. For example, I know where he lives. Here, this is a clause and where he lives, this is another clause. I know it is principal clause. Here I know this part does not depend on this part. but this part depends on principal clause. But principal clause does not depend this part. So this is principal clause and it is an independent clause. Number 2, subordinate clause. This clause, subordinate clause, depends on principal clause. I am repeating, subordinate clause depends on principal clause. Here, I know where he lives. For example, I know where he lives. Here, where he lives is subordinate clause because this part depends on principal clause. Where he lives, it is dependent. It is depend on principal clause. It depends on principal clause. Dear students, there are 3 types of subordinate clause. Number 1, I am writing. Number 2, subordinate clause. Number 1, noun clause. Here, this subordinate clause acts as a noun. When subordinate clause acts as a noun, then we call it noun clause. For example, I know where he lives. This is subordinate clause. And where he lives, here this part is object of no verb. I am repeating, where he lives is the object of no verb. So this part is called noun clause. We know object may be noun or pronoun. So here, where he lives is known to me. Where he lives is known to me. So this is the noun clause. Number 2, adjective clause. Adjective clause. Here I am giving an example. I know the man where he lives. When subordinate clause act as an adjective, then it is called adjective clause. I am repeating, when subordinate clause act as an adjective, then we call it adjective clause. So I know the man where he lives. This part modifies the man. Here the man is noun, modifies where he lives modifies the man. So the man is noun and this part is adjective clause. This part is adjective clause. Dear students, now I will discuss about adverbial clause. Adverbial clause. I am writing an example. I shall go where he lives. I shall go where he lives. When subordinate clause acts as an adverb, then we call it adverbial clause. Where he lives, this part modifies go. Go is verb. So here where he lives is adverbial clause. Dear learners, now we shall discuss about number 3, coordinate clause. Coordinate clause. When coordinate clause joins two or more homogeneous or uniform clause. I am repeating, when coordinating conjunction. When coordinating conjunction joins two or more homogeneous or uniform clause, then we call it coordinate clause. For example, I went to market and bought a pen. Here I went to market and I bought a pen. This is the clause, and this clause, these two clauses are homogeneous or uniform part of the sentence. So we called it coordinate clause, and is coordinating conjunction. Dear learners, you all must try this. Take care. All the best.